Hey YouTube, welcome back for another episode of Project Golf Course Lawn Season 5. So I got a question from just a couple viewers that have asked me to highlight some areas of the lawn that are still not 100%. Like, they want to see how well my lawn has grown in, given that we're in late April. You just pretty much want to see how the Bermuda's coming out of dormancy. And then also, I got a really cool set of images I want to share with you guys from a viewer, Jack W, that he has it's a Myers Zoysia lawn. So I'm going to show you guys a comparison of like how a Bermuda lawn that's been, I think, really well treated compares to a Zoysia lawn, because his lawn, I mean, honestly, it's incredible. Like, I'll show you guys the images towards the end. I'll sprinkle them throughout the video. But yeah, comparing a Zoysia lawn to a Bermuda lawn, again, my lawn has been really, I think, well taken care of, and it's come out of dormancy about as quickly as I can get it to, based on the fact that I've cut it fairly regularly. But having said that, let's go and take a look at the lawn, and I'll show you guys some areas where I think there's definitely some room for improvement. So, starting with the front, like, this looks pretty good, but if you come around here to where a tree used to be, so I don't know if you guys know this. Those of you that have been following me for a while know that in this area, right, I think it's like right here, this circular area right here, it's not really a circle, you can't really see it, even make it out anymore, but there used to be a tree here. If you go back and look at my videos from season 2, there used to be a tree in that area. But then here, like, you guys can see, I mean, I'm greening up, but there's still some spots where the lawn is still a bit dormant. The reason being, I think, is that the way the sun passes over the lawn, it starts on the back side, the back lawn, and then transitions over, and then this side of the lawn doesn't get sun until the afternoon, until probably after 2 o'clock or so in the afternoon. So this actually probably gets a little bit less sun than the back does, which is why this area over here is just not quite as green yet as the back. Kind of like the typical story with Bermuda. It loves heat, so you figure that you've got concrete all along this strip here with the sidewalk, so that greens up really nicely, and then the best looking area is this area here. I mean, like, I'm not, I think it has to do with sun, because this part of the lawn, you figure, as far as areas of the lawn that get like sun consistently throughout the day, like, it's 9:30 in the morning right now, so this gets sunlight from the time the sun rises, and then when the sun transitions over and is over that way, this area of the lawn still gets sun. So it's very consistent that this area is always probably gets the most sun out of all areas of the lawn, and it's surrounded by concrete, so it just gets a little bit more heat, retains a little more heat. So this is probably why this grass just turns green and stays green longer. So this is normally the first part of my lawn to come out of dormancy, and the last part to go into dormancy. So having said that, let's go around back, and we'll show you some of the good spots and not so good spots there. So here is one negative. So I did this kind of as an experiment, and I think over time I'll be able to fix it. If you look at some of my older videos, right here, if you look really carefully, you see that dark spot? There used to be a tree there. So if you want to see what the true color of Princess 77 is, when you have, well, I think it's just a combination of two issues. Whenever I had the service remove the tree, the sod they put down, I do not think was TIF 419, which is why that slightly different coloration. You can see that you can actually make it out. Let me get a little closer here and show you guys. It might disappear as I get too close. No, you can still kind of make it out. So right here, that area, that is where a tree used to be. Again, look at some of my older videos from like season 1, season 2, and you'll see a tree used to be here. And when the tree was removed, they put some sod in to patch that area, and I don't believe it was 419. And then I overseeded this area with Princess 77. So as you can see, just coloration wise, it's slightly darker than the rest of the lawn. So, I think this is one of those things that over time, as I'm able to, I'm going to break down one year and just kind of do the slit seeder method. I think a couple of you guys on the channel have suggested that slit seeding the entire lawn is going to do a better thing as far as providing more even coverage of I guess now Arden 15, since you can't get Princess 77 anymore. But that kind of shows you what happens whenever you use when you don't match the sod whenever you're patching parts of your lawn. This area here, overall the lawn is pretty green, but the areas that that are still in dormancy is this area right here near the porch. So you can see that all this is still, while it's definitely getting better, this is still has yet to come fully out of dormancy. Like you can see little patches of still some dormant Bermuda in there. And then the area over here by the rock. So if you look by the rock, this anywhere where there's it's kind of hard to kind of make it out, but like this whole area along my lawn here is a high ridge to kind of prevent water from running over into the neighbor's lawn. So that area is probably the highest, not the highest point of the lawn, but the highest part of that ridge. So right there, water doesn't stay there as much. So when drought conditions happen, this area dries out faster when turns brown, goes dormant faster, and also in the spring, like now, it also takes the longest to come out of dormancy. But I figure in a few weeks, if we get consistent heat, because we've had a lot of days in the 70s here, once we get in the high 70s, 80s consistently, this will really pop and turn green really nicely. And then coming back here to the deck, from the porch, you can see a few small spots that are still not fully out of dormancy. Again, the best part of the lawn, for some reason, and I don't know why, because it's not like it gets more water, has always been this area here off to the right part of the porch. Like if you look, it's getting just as much sun, just as much rain as everything else. It's not like it's fertilized any heavier. It's like, but this area just always seems to come in really nicely. I don't know why. Technically, the water drains when it rains. It drains this way and along the swale area, but this part of the lawn always looks really, really, really awesome, better or sooner than other areas. So having said that, I want to share, I might cut some footage now of showing you Jack's lawn, because he has the kind of zoysia that I'm most familiar with is one called, I think it's called Xenon, however you pronounce it. You guys will correct me in the comments, I'm sure. Xenon zoysia, and that's what you commonly see. Like the neighbor across the street a couple of years ago ripped up all his Bermuda and put that down, and it looks pretty good. He's sanding this year, so it doesn't, well, I would show you guys his lawn right now, but it doesn't look that great. Plus I gotta ask him, get permission from him to film it, but that's something probably in a future update. If I can get a chance to talk to him, I'll get a video of you guys to show you guys that lawn. But the thing with Jack's lawn, based on the pictures he sent me, is just how, with zoysia, is just how lush and just, it's like I mean, my lawn looks really good. Like when in probably another 6 weeks, it's going to start looking really nice when it's consistently hot. But his lawn looks like zoysia looks incredible now. Like his lawn looks really, really deep green. That looks amazing. So for those of you in the South that happen to use zoysia as your turf grass, if you guys can, let me know in the comments. Send me, I'd like to see pictures of what your lawn looks like now, just to compare, because Jack's lawn looks incredible given this time of year, and I'm not sure if that's just something that is typical for zoysia or typical for his lawn, because he puts a lot of really good products on it and takes really good care of it. Because I mean my lawn is Bermuda. I don't know zoysia that well, so I'd be looking out for comments from you guys that have zoysia lawns, that can show me what what your turf looks like, late April, early May, at this time of year. So cool. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much all I had. I just wanted to just give you guys a quick video update. There's not really going to be any mowing today. I mean, I guess I could mow, but it doesn't really need it. And as far as height, if I want to show you guys that, so we're kind of using the 1-inch digit test here. So that is where I'm at. So that's not really, I mean, that's well under half an inch, right? So that's, I mean, you figure if that digit is like an inch, and then I come here and boop, that's not really much, not much in it, which is an awesome aspect of Bermuda that I love, because that's why you can keep weeds out of this so easily, because Bermuda loves being cut this low, and weeds do not like living after being cut this low. So anyway, guys, that's all I had. Hope you guys enjoyed this quick video update. No mowing, no Milo being put down, just some comparison footage. Right around now, I mean, I'll cut to some more footage. I'll show you guys some of the images from Jack's lawn again, if you guys are interested in that. And if you guys want to reach out to him, he is I think it's his, if you look in the comments, it's either Jack W or W Jack. But reach out to him in the comments if you want to learn more about what he does. Perhaps sometime, if I can, I might see about doing like maybe a video, like a video chat with him or something, and have him just talk about his lawn and his fertilization schedule. He sent it to me like an email, but it'd be really cool to hear him kind of talk through it, just to kind of learn what other lawn care fanatics are doing to keep their lawns looking really, really cool. So with that, I will leave you guys there. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think as far as people that have had. What would be really cool if I could find someone that's had both a Zoysia lawn and a Bermuda lawn, and if you could weigh in on the pros and cons of each. And if you have images, you know, that you feel free, you know, you don't mind sending to me. Yeah, definitely do that. Like, drop me a line in the comments. Also, my email address is ron@ron-henry.com. I'll also put, like, somewhere around here, I'll put a link or like a little thing showing my email address. So if you guys want to email me to ask questions or to send me images of your lawn, I'll be happy to show them in my videos. Because again, it's a cool community. It's a fun. We're all indoors right now because of COVID. So you know, when you have time to get out, get some exercise, and make your lawn look nice, why not, right? So again, thanks so much for watching, guys. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Looking forward to interacting with you guys, and I will see you next time. Thanks so much for watching.